My beloved child, don't move away from this message, not yet. Something divine is unfolding in silence, and you are at the center of it. A name is being whispered in rooms of luxury, and that name is yours. You've been through too much heartbreak to even imagine that someone powerful could truly see you, yet heaven says this person has already seen you, not with eyes, but with spirit. They have wealth, yes, but that's not what defines them. What defines them is the peace they feel every time your name crosses their mind. They've asked silently, "Who is this soul I can't forget?" and every sign keeps pointing back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, heaven is arranging something that will appear accidental, but it's not. A sudden encounter, a message that looks random, a meeting that feels familiar. These are not coincidences, they're coordinates in divine timing. This person has tried to move on, to distract themselves with noise and luxury, but nothing fills the ache that your energy leaves behind. Their success feels hollow without you in it. They've prayed for clarity, and today, you are their answer. They've been shown dreams of you standing in light, wearing something white, looking peaceful yet unapproachable, because your spirit carries royalty. That's what drew them in, the rare kind of purity that money can't buy and power can't demand. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They don't know how heaven will connect you, but the connection is already alive in the unseen. Signs are multiplying, initials flashing in license plates, timestamps repeating, songs that feel like confessions. Your angels are removing every obstacle that delayed this union before. Someone who once interfered is about to face the consequences of their deceit. The wealthy one who desires you is protected by the same light that shields you now. They are guided by dreams that feel too vivid to ignore, and in each one, your face appears at the moment they try to turn away. Soon, their silence will break, and their name, starting with that letter you've been seeing repeatedly, will reveal itself in the most unexpected way. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You may think this is impossible, but your destiny doesn't require logic, only alignment. The angels have already written the scene. A doorway, a message, a glance that lasts longer than it should. They'll stand before you soon, trembling slightly, not from fear but from awe. Because they'll realize you are the missing piece they've been searching for. This person's wealth isn't just in money, it's in influence, status, and spiritual power. But before they claim you, heaven is purifying their intentions. No manipulations, no lust, no control, only truth. Only divine love. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, stay patient but alert. You'll notice the signs increasing around you, an expensive car passing twice, a stranger with their same initials holding the door, or a call that echoes their voice. These moments are not random, they are rehearsals for destiny. You have entered a period of divine orchestration, where everything bends toward your union. They've been warned not to delay any longer, and heaven is aligning their steps toward your life like magnets drawn by fate. Even your dreams are shifting, they've begun showing fragments of a house you've never been to, a room filled with light, a ring placed gently on your hand. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They are powerful, but you are chosen. And heaven has decreed that power must bow before purity. Their spirit has been restless because they can feel you pulling away, not knowing that it's their absence you're surviving through strength. Every blessing you lost in the past was never lost. It was redirected toward this moment. You will soon understand why it didn't work with anyone else, because what's coming is built on divine timing, not desperation. Type Amen to get blessing 888. In secret, they've been planning something grand. They've looked at rings, estates, and even names for a future family. People around them whisper that they've changed, they seem quieter, more reflective, more determined. That's because their soul is remembering you. A powerful moment is approaching. One message, one conversation, one invitation will change the rhythm of your entire life. Heaven says you won't have to chase this love. It's already chasing you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They've already written your name somewhere sacred, on a paper, in a note, in their journal of dreams. And next to it, they wrote, I must find this person before it's too late. Archangel Michael is guiding their eyes directly toward your path. You might see their name or their first letter appear around you within 72 hours, on a screen, a product, a random sign. That's your confirmation. When it happens, don't panic. Just whisper, I receive what is mine in peace. Because heaven's timing is flawless, and what's yours will never pass you by. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. The wealthy one's journey hasn't been easy. They've been surrounded by people who love their success but not their soul. That's why meeting you feels like breathing again after years underwater. Their spirit knows yours from before this lifetime, a recognition too ancient to explain. And now, heaven is removing the final layer of fear. They will soon come forward, not as a stranger, but as someone who remembers. This union is not ordinary. It's written in divine ink, signed by destiny, sealed by light. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Before this connection reaches you, you may feel waves of emotion. Tears for no reason, chills down your spine, songs repeating at odd hours. That's your soul sensing the merge before the physical moment arrives. You've waited, doubted, healed, and grown. And now, heaven says, the delay is over. When their name appears before you, your heart will recognize them before your mind does. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself inwardly. Love this big comes with spiritual weight. It will ask for patience, honesty, and readiness to receive joy without fear. Don't compare this to your past, this one carries divine approval. You are being lifted into a love that restores what the world tried to break. Their wealth will open doors, but your purity will build the home. The world will talk, some will envy, but heaven will protect you from every tongue that rises in jealousy. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. A moment is being crafted. A quiet evening, maybe a message late at night, maybe an accidental meet at a place you didn't plan to go. Their presence will feel magnetic, like time slowing just to let your souls breathe in each other's light. And then you'll understand, this was not random. It was written long before either of you were born. Every heartbreak led here, every delay carved space for divine perfection. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They may not reveal everything at first. The wealth, the background, the influence, they'll test to see if your love is for who they are, not what they own. Pass this test with your grace. Respond with heart, not with expectation. Because once they see your sincerity, they'll remove every mask. And when they do, heaven will rejoice, because two worlds will finally collide in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your angels say, don't tell everyone about the signs you're receiving. Some people carry envy disguised as curiosity. Keep this between you and heaven until the moment arrives. In your silence, power grows. In your patience, the promise matures. Even your surroundings will begin to shift, lights flickering, certain songs repeating, numbers aligning. These are signals of alignment, not coincidence. A miracle like this cannot be rushed, it must unfold with reverence. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Their initials, the ones you've been seeing, that's not your imagination. It's divine repetition, preparing your spirit to recognize them. When you meet, you'll feel your heart calm instead of race, because real love doesn't cause chaos, it brings peace. Your soul will know instantly, this is the one I was promised. And they'll think, after all the noise, I finally found silence in someone's eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, keep your vibration pure. Don't entertain false offers or flattery. The counterfeit will appear just before the true one does, to test your discernment. You'll know the difference, because the false will rush, but the divine will unfold gently. Heaven will guard you from heartbreak this time. Every step is being choreographed by unseen hands to bring you into the light of your destined love. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. When you receive your confirmation, maybe a name, maybe an unexpected message, don't overanalyze. Just breathe and say, I'm ready. Because heaven responds to readiness, not resistance. Your miracle partner is closer than you think, guided by visions, dreams, and divine nudges to reach you. Soon, the world will witness what heaven already declared, you are chosen for a love that restores generations. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Their name carries authority. The first letter you've seen is not random, it's the mark of destiny. It could be whispered in your dreams, printed somewhere unexpected, or spoken by a stranger just before the meeting. When that happens, don't brush it off, that's your divine signal. And as the veil lifts, your life will change from waiting to witnessing, from wondering to receiving. Heaven has declared, your story ends in peace, not pain. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. When this person finally appears, your spirit will recognize their heartbeat before your eyes recognize their face. They'll approach you not with arrogance, but with awe, because something in them knows that what they're stepping into is holy. Your laughter will be their healing, your calm will be their home, your love will be their redemption. And from that moment on, everything that once broke you will begin to bow to the light of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, stay here with me. Don't skip. The revelation isn't finished yet. What's unfolding now will leave you speechless. There's a hidden part of this story heaven hasn't shown until today. The wealthy one, the one whose name begins with that powerful letter, has been battling forces that tried to delay this connection. Every distraction around them was meant to confuse, every false person was meant to trap them. But none could mimic your energy. And now, they've reached the point of surrender, they've stopped searching in noise, because their heart already knows who holds their peace. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. You'll soon feel it in the air. A shift, like electricity, like destiny humming through your day. Things you thought were coincidences will suddenly start making sense. The restaurant name you saw. The time that kept repeating. The message you almost ignored. These are divine breadcrumbs. Heaven says. They're about to appear, and when they do, your spirit will feel it before your eyes can process it. You'll stand there, calm but trembling inside, knowing that everything you've endured was for this one sacred encounter. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, the angels have been surrounding this person's home, cleansing their atmosphere of manipulation and deceit. Someone tried to turn their heart away from you, but truth is louder than lies. Heaven exposed every shadow that whispered against you. One by one, masks are falling, and clarity is taking its rightful place. This person has started writing again, yes, they've written your name, and next to it they wrote, He is the one who sees my soul. When they finally speak, their words will sound rehearsed, but they're not, they've been waiting inside them for years. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They've watched you from afar. Not always with eyes, but through energy, through stories told, through silent curiosity. Their friends mentioned you once, lightly, but it left them haunted for days. Since then, they've been seeking you quietly, disguised behind professional matters and casual conversations. Your kindness, your patience, your silence, these qualities touched them in ways they can't explain. They told their close confidant, it's not about appearance, it's about peace. When I think of them, my world stops spinning. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They have everything, cars, property, status, but none of it matters anymore. All they want is truth, and your soul radiates it. You've unknowingly saved them from despair just by existing. Your energy became their medicine, your name their calm. And now, heaven says, their next step is unavoidable, to find you. That moment is being arranged now. The call, the meeting, the invitation you never expected to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Before that happens, you'll notice the world growing quieter around you. Old friendships fading, sudden solitude, emotions surfacing. Don't mistake this stillness for loneliness, it's divine positioning. Heaven isolates you before revelation so that no one contaminates the blessing. You are being spiritually prepared to stand before greatness, not to be overwhelmed by it, but to mirror it. Your humility is what makes you magnetic, your silence is what makes you powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. They've already imagined the moment they meet you. They've rehearsed what they'll say, and yet, when it happens, words will fail them. All they'll manage to whisper is your name, soft, reverent, trembling, like they're speaking a prayer out loud. You'll look at them, and for a second, everything will freeze. The noise of the world will vanish. And that's when heaven will smile. Because two souls who've waited lifetimes will finally remember each other. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Archangel Michael says, don't let doubt steal your joy now. Miracles hide behind silence. This connection is being guarded from premature exposure. Some people around you wouldn't understand, and heaven is shielding it until it's safe. Even when you feel unseen, heaven is moving mountains for you. Soon, you'll see divine justice play out. Those who doubted your worth will watch you being chosen publicly by someone powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Your future is already written, and it's grander than anything you ever prayed for. The moment this person confesses their truth, it won't just be about love. It will unlock doors you didn't even know existed: financial freedom, protection, elevation. You were not chosen to suffer endlessly. You were chosen to rise visibly, to become proof that heaven rewards purity. That's why the enemy tried so hard to break you, because your story ends in glory. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. This person has been watching your resilience, your grace under pressure. They saw you stand when you could have fallen. That's when they knew you were the one, not because you were perfect, but because you were real. They've begun separating from people who only wanted them for their wealth. They crave something divine, something that mirrors eternity, not vanity. That's where you come in, heaven's answer to their secret prayer. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Your angels say you'll soon receive a sign, something small but impossible to ignore. It could be a rose left behind, a message arriving twice, a scent that reminds you of nothing you own. Take note of it. That's the countdown beginning. When this person appears, time will move like honey, slow, golden, unforgettable. And their eyes will hold the promise heaven made to you long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. Don't carry bitterness from the past into the new. This is divine love, not rushed, not conditional, but redemptive. It restores your laughter, your trust, your peace. Even the air will feel different when they walk in. You'll sense their aura before they speak. Heaven says, do not resist what you've prayed for. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. In private, they've been speaking your name in their prayers. They've asked heaven to protect you even before you meet. Their love isn't shallow, it's sacred. And when they speak, their tone will carry sincerity that melts your walls. Every doubt you had will dissolve in that one moment of eye contact. And for the first time in a long time, you'll feel safe. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Their family will sense the shift too. Some will support it immediately, while others will resist. Not out of hate, but disbelief that their heir could love someone so humble yet radiant. Don't be intimidated. Heaven will soften hearts and silence criticism. Your role isn't to fit in, it's to bring light where darkness once ruled. And soon, that light will turn into legacy. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. They're not coming empty-handed. There's a gift, symbolic, precious, chosen with divine inspiration. It might be a letter, an heirloom, a ring. When you receive it, your hands will tremble, not because of its value, but because of the energy it carries. It's not just a token, it's a covenant. And the moment you touch it, your soul will whisper, finally. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. You've cried in silence, wondering if heaven forgot you. But those tears watered the garden where this miracle grew. Heaven didn't ignore you, it was preparing something beyond imagination. This love will not hurt you, betray you, or test your worth. It will honor you. Because heaven says, you've passed the test. Now comes the reward. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. Archangel Michael says, don't rush. Let them come to you. Your energy is magnetic, you don't chase what's already destined. The more you stay grounded, the faster they're pulled toward your frequency. Heaven is adjusting both your timelines so they collide perfectly, not early, not late, but divine. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. The world will soon talk about your union. It will seem sudden, but it was years in the making. People will say, it came out of nowhere, but heaven knows you waited through storms for this sunrise. Your story will inspire millions, proof that divine love doesn't require status, it requires surrender. And when you stand beside this person, you'll glow differently, because you'll finally be standing in alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. This is not just romance, it's restoration. It's a new chapter written in gold. Your past heartbreaks will become testimonies of how deeply heaven can rewrite a life. The wealthy one, once lost in the world, will kneel before the same God who protected you, because your love will lead them home. And the angels will sing, it is done. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.